come up that we're live.
Yay! Now we're live.
Now we're live.
Now we're live, and I always like to check, but I'm sure it is live. Hopefully we're live to 3 destinations, Katie.
Yes.
We're traveling around. Let me just put the comments there so you can read them as well. So yeah, we'll just see if anybody's going to come and join us to start with, because that would always be nice if someone comes and joins us. If you are here, welcome. Please just pop a comment wherever you're watching, whether that's Katie's YouTube, my YouTube, or on Facebook. Just pop a comment, just say hello. We'd love to see you, and say hello back to you.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got Lorraine.
I've got Lorraine.
Yeah. How are you, my love? I hope you're good. So Katie, what kind of day have you on? Oh, we've got Isabel as well. Oh. Isabel, I loved what you made. There was a little bit of swearing, Isabel says, a little bit of hot moments trying to get it all done. Hi, Jan. Hi, Hazel.
Oh, they're all coming now.
You're all here now. Oh, and we can see where you're watching from. I can see that Hazel's watching from Facebook. Oh, fantastic. So it must be working on both of them. So usually I wouldn't be doing these kind of lives on a open platform, would we, Katie? We'd be doing them in our private group. But unfortunately, because our lovely Katie has done the box this month for me, we can't go live together in the group. So we thought, why not bring it to YouTube and bring it to Facebook, and we'll see just how everybody can find us, and maybe open the world up to a little bit more, to a little bit of
because this is going live to my channel also. So you're just gonna, if you are from one of my subscribers, thank you very much for joining us, and you're going to get a little taste of what Relax and Craft is like, kind of behind the scenes that you don't get to see. Yeah,
I think our lovely Marjorie is watching from your YouTube. I've got there's a little link sign on Marjorie's name on my comment. So I think Marjorie is watching from your from Katie's YouTube. So Katie, have you had a good day?
I've had a long day. It's been a very long, hot day. It's very humid and muggy and not so nice. But I've had a lovely afternoon just playing with you, really.
Oh,
not really done. Not really done. I've been finishing off some Viking weave.
Right.
Some projects that I've got doing. I've had a lovely chat with a nice friend this afternoon. We had a little chat and craft, so that was nice. Yeah.
So you've had a relax and craft already?
Yeah. Yes. I've had a relax and craft afternoon.
So we've got Alison. Hi, Alison, and I can see Karen's just come up as well. Karen's not come up on, it's come up on the screen, but it's not come up on my thing yet. But hi everyone. So thank you ever so much for joining us. So like I say, usually we'd be doing this in the private group, which is one of the perks of having that you have with the subscription. So if anybody's watching, they don't know what we're on about, what's Relax and Craft subscription, really quickly, it is a jewelry making subscription box that you get sent every month, full of gemstones and findings, maybe some wires, maybe some tools, everything you need to make at least 5 pieces of jewelry. Katie's gone above and beyond with the 5 pieces of jewelry, but you'll be you can make 5 pieces of jewelry, and all you need is a basic toolkit. Everything else will come in the box. You don't need any sort of, like, other than some glue and maybe some scissors and a ruler. Everything else comes in the box for you. And this month, the wonderful Katie Parker from Katie Parker Jewelry has designed all the tutorials for you. So if you're a subscriber, you've probably got your box already, and I know a lot of you have had a go at the tutorials, and you've put some beautiful pictures up already. But Katie's going to show us in a minute what else she made as well. And I've got a box here, so I was going to just quickly unbox it as well, just so that everybody can see what's inside. But Katie, can you just tell everybody just a little bit about you? So if nobody knows who Katie Parker Jewelry is, who is Katie Parker Jewelry?
Oh, who am I? I'm a jewelry designer, maker, tutor. I'm from Yorkshire. I've been making as a job for about 10 years, maybe 11 years. Yeah, so I met the wonderful Fleur through a previous job that we both had. We didn't job share, we both had separate jobs. Yeah, and I love to make jewellery. I love to teach how to make jewellery. I do lots and lots of different kinds of workshops. Mainly my focus is wire work, but I do seed beading, I do shibori, I'm a bit of an all-rounder. I'm not an expert in the other things, but wire work is my thing. So when Fleur approached me for this box, it was yes, please. And then she had a little suggestion about tools, and I was like, oh my God, we've got to do this. And I kind of took over a little bit, didn't I? I was like, no, I want this and I want this.
Yes, Katie was Katie's. She doesn't think, everybody thinks that Katie's not a diva. She is. I'm here to testify. After working with Katie for a lot of years, she is. But that's good, because what Katie then brings is you lot extras in your box. So extras. It's all it does. Yeah, something completely different. And we do try. So what we try and do with our Relax and Craft boxes is we don't do the same medium every month. We try and do it at least if it's a popular medium like wire work and chainmail, we try and do it twice a year. But everything else, we try and just stick to one or two of that medium. So every month is completely different. So last month was oh, Katie, remind me.
Stretchy
bracelets. The month before that was chainmail. We've done leather work. We've done beading. We've done chain work. We've done all sorts. We've done Viking knit. We've done resin. We've done polymer clay. We have done a load of different tutorials and different jewelry making mediums. And like I say, you don't have to go and buy extras to do the boxes. Everything comes in the box that you want. And when Katie said, I want to do rings, it was like, okay, so in order for us to do rings, we're going to need to have a couple of tools, because you can't make rings with just a basic toolkit, can you? You have to have other things as well. So back in December, wasn't it? It was December or November, I think. I think it was
before Christmas, definitely. Yeah.
I think the comments are frozen, so apologies everybody if I'm not reading your comments. What I'll do is I'll pop them up here. Can you see that they're frozen?
Yeah, they're frozen on the screen.
Yeah, they're frozen everywhere. Yeah, so apologies if I'm not seeing everybody. But while I'm just trying to sort that out really quickly, if you could like this live and just keep putting some comments in, and then that might just kickstart it again. But yeah, if you could like the live and maybe possibly share it, because we are on public platforms doing this one this month. So if you could share it as well, that'd be absolutely wonderful, and we can see if we can get it kick-started again. But I'm just gonna turn the comments off and back on again and see if that, because that's always a good thing, isn't it? Off and on again.
That's a new, so getting back to the bottom. There is a new comment.
I can see the small I can see them coming through now. They're just not coming through on mine, but that's okay. That's absolutely fine, and we can see them on there. So yeah, when Katie said she wants to do rings, there's a couple of things that we have to then think about. As like I say, you can't make rings, can you, with just a basic toolkit? No. So we need some tools. So then Katie says, I want these tools. And now we have done a box 3 years ago with the wonderful Janet Dwyer. So Jan Dwyer, if you know who Jan Dwyer is, she's another wire worker, but she loves her pearls. We did do a box when we very first started Relax and Craft subscription with Janet, and that had a plastic mandrel, and that's fine, you know, the plastic ones, but it had a flat side on it, and Katie was like, what I want to do, didn't want that, diva, told her. So we had to then go about looking for things for Katie, and obviously when you're doing anything, you have to price things out. So I approached my tool supplier and said, look, this is what I need. Can you do it? And he came back with a really lovely metal mandrel, which was lovely, but it weighed an absolute ton. And then I was like, actually, I think we're missing a trick here, aren't we? We could do 2 tools in this box. So I'm just going to open up the box. So what you get when you get the box is you get your box and you get a piece of paper that tells you all about Relax and Craft, and 2 QR codes to join the Facebook group, and obviously your tutorials. And then this month, have you seen? Did you see this, Katie? Did you have a look? Did you see this one?
No, I got my box months ago.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I did send you one of these. So on the back now, we've got some little prompts. So you can put the month of the box, the jewelry making medium, the main project name, and the box contents. Because if you're not a Relax and Craft subscriber, you'll know that I actually go crazy for naming my pieces of jewelry. And I make all my inspiration designers name their pieces of jewelry too. Which I think Katie took a little bit of getting the hang of. She was like, I don't want to do that, you do it. And I was like, no. But then you have gone you have gone and sort of like named quite a few now.
I named every one. All 3 tutorials are named this time.
They are, and they're all about the goddess Aphrodite as well.
They are,
because there's a gemstone in here which is the gemstone of love, so we had to put that. She had to be the goddess, didn't she? So if you get your box now, then what you can do is you can add in all of this. Now there are spare boxes available, so if you're not a subscriber but you like the look of this box and you'd like to know Katie's main tutorial, which I'm going to head over to Katie in a minute and she's going to show you what all the tutorials are, you'll get that in the box, so it comes as a PDF. So that's your piece of paper where you can write down everything. So let's just get in. So this is
the box.
Ooh,
look at
there
that.
We go. So that's the box. It's not got a candle in it, don't worry. It's not a candle.
It's not a candle.
So I'll just get the tools out and Katie can then say about why she chose these. So
so do you want to leave that one wrapped and I'll
rip it. I'm ripping. I'm ripping.
It's not Christmas.
You can't stop me. I'm ripping.
Anything to open it.
There we go.
So this is your wooden mandrel, and I love this type of mandrel just because you have got, this is not just a ring mandrel, by the way, you have got so many sizes all the way down here. You can see on this little section here, that's where I've made sort of my own main go-to sizes, and on the video I do explain how to use the other tool to get these sizes and make your marks on those. But everything about this tool is so helpful. Since I've got this, I have used it on nearly every piece of jewelry I've made, and not just rings. Like
really?
A lot of, so shaping your bracelets, so your cuff bracelets, using it and rolling it to shape your bracelets, making that flower, every single part of that flower, every layer of it, I use this.
It's been made with this. And the thing with the wooden mandrels as well is it's nicer on your plated wires.
It is.
So it's not going to scratch any of your plated wires. It's very kind on all of your wires, isn't it?
Yeah, and you can still hammer onto this. Yeah. I wouldn't be doing a hammered ring where I'm really flattening the wire. No. But you can work harder on this. You can do a little bit of texturing on this. Don't go too crazy with the texturing because you will texture your actual mandrel as well. But I mean, so many things, you know, from this box. Earrings, those have been made. The ear wires have been made using this. And honestly, I just had a steel one before. I did have a wooden one, but I've lost it over the years. And this is not, it's not left my desk really. It's just here. The
thing is with the steel ones as well is they're a lot shorter, so they don't go to a very they don't start at this small size. They don't
have the fine tip, and they definitely don't have this. So you've got so much more.
You've got a lot more, like you say, distance as well to be able to sort of like measure out things and sort of like you say do different sizes of rings,
like
earrings.
I've done here. So like the ear wires, that you'll see how to make them. I did them on there. You can just make a little mark and just write ear wires, and that's there's the same every single time. So
but what you can do as well is if you didn't want to write onto this, you could put some masking tape around it and then write on your masking tape,
little stickers, anything.
Anything like
that. Absolutely most useful tool.
So because we had this tool, and obviously we need to know what size rings people want to make, and or if you're making for somebody else, we had to get another tool. So this box has got 2 tools in it.
2 tools.
2 tools. I think, Katie, all of your boxes have had tools in them since the start.
They have. They have.
Every single one of them.
Tools.
All the tools.
Yeah, I've had,
so
and I've had a 2 toolbox before.
You had,
I had 2 crochet hook. I had crochet.
Yes, hooks. You did, and you had 2 wire wrapping mandrels as well. The set mandrels.
4 mandrels difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a bit.
You've had all the mandrels. You've had all the mandrels. So this is the second tool. Now, the other thing to note is that you always get 3 organza bags in your bag, in your box as well. So the organza bags are for you to either gift your pieces of jewelry or keep your pieces, your spare pieces in, or however you want to use them. However, they're always handy to have in, aren't they? So this is your second tool. So what's this, Katie?
So this is your ring sizer. So it's got so many sizes on here. What do we go from? We've got that's a 0 on that one.
A 13, a 0 to 13. A 13, with so half sizes.
It's not the UK sizes, but that does not matter. No. If you put one of these on your finger and that's your size, that's your size. It doesn't have to be a letter. You just go with what size you're wanting. So you find out your size, then you find your size using whichever one it is onto here, and then
the half sizes as well.
Yeah, you've got the half sizes as well.
Yeah.
So
there is conversion tables.
Is initially make those 3 sizes. So this might be your size, but then you've got this size above, which is 1 size bigger, this size below, which is 1 size bigger. You've got your half sizes in between that, but also, as you'll see when you see the videos, you need to allow for wire going on the inside of the ring shank. So using sort of 3 of these gauges initially just for yourself, you can work out whether you need to make true to size or whether you make half a size bigger, a whole size bigger, and you can judge it. And this is just going to help you get the correct size, really. Yeah.
And the thing is with the wooden mandrel, like we were saying before, this is the size 13. There are conversion tables as well, and I can always put one in the group for everybody to. There's only 2 lots of ring sizes: an American ring size and a English European ring size. That's it. There's no other. There's nothing else. But look how much more space you've got from the largest one. All of this. So if you've got making a ring which is like a gentleman's ring or something like that, and it's like really large, a lot of ring mandrels won't allow for you to be able to form around a very large for a very large ring. I mean, this is a 13 and it's huge. You can see,
and also
just how big.
I said, not just rings, you've got your hoop earrings and everything. You've got your tiny little rings that you can make. You can be making sort of yourself a bigger jump ring with a larger gauge wire just to sort of connect things together. It's honest, I can't rave about this enough, and I know it's just a piece of wood, but it's amazing.
I'm just struggling to see the comments that we've got, so I'm going to just quickly go on to YouTube and see if I can see them.
So
let me.
Sandra's been using the bags to make little jewelry kits for the holidays.
And
that's brilliant.
Hazel's bit. I use my organza bags to cover my blueberries and stop the pigeons eating them. That's amazing.
That's a really good idea. I use them for my crochet necklaces, because I use them to wrap around and then it keeps everything together.
So Lorraine says, if you measure the ID, it will give you your ring size in millimeters. There you go.
There you go.
Perfect. So, but the other thing with these as well is if you didn't want to take this with you, you can actually unscrew this and take off. So say you were a mum up at school and someone said, can you make me a ring? You're like, I think I'm a size 7. Then you can always sort of like take this with you, in the hole. But if you wanted to, you could. And I use these to draw around. So when I'm sort of like drawing my pieces out, so I did a necklace not so long ago, which was different size jump rings all the way around, and I drew it on a piece of paper, and I use these to draw around. So I use these stencils. Really, really great. Sandra's just saying, Hazel, that's a great idea.
It is. That's a really good idea.
That's a perfect way of using them. So they are your tools that you get in the box, and these tools will last you a long time, won't they, Katie?
Yeah, years and years. They're not tools that are going to get worn out. This, once you've got this, that's it. You don't need to buy anything else. That's it.
And this as well. And the thing with this ring, so there are two different kinds of ring sizes that you can buy. You can buy this one, which is the round ring one, and the wedding ring one, which is called a wheat sheath one, which is a thicker ring, because obviously thicker rings are different sizes to wear than this are, but this is perfect for all of your wire working and your silversmithing. So these two things, I always, if you do, I was going to say, if you do polymer clay,
so sometimes you'll say, oh, just wrap a piece of cotton around, and that's great, but if your knuckle is a lot bigger, you can't get that on. So
you can't do that.
Ring sizer does work out a lot better, and you'll get a better
you actually
result.
Need to be able to physically put something onto your hand.
It's not just the size of that part.
And obviously these two tools as well, not just your for wire work, you can use these for silver clay, polymer clay, resin, that kind of thing. So if you want to size a resin ring that you've made, you can use this. You can use it for your chainmail rings as well. So these are they're perfect for lots of different jewelry making mediums as well. And I bet other people are using them for other things and we just don't know about it yet. What's Jenny saying? Are you seeing me, Fleur? Did send a message, I think.
Let's have a look.
But I think you froze. Jenny, send it again for me, my love, and I will have a little look. I will be able to see it on.
From Jenny says shed and lights.
Oh, bless you, Jenny. Thank you ever so much. That's really kind of you. Thank you very much. Yeah, the more you can share and interact with this live as well, just like it, share it, just keep tapping the little like button. That'd be amazing. We forgot the relaxing bit.
Oh, you've got to do the relaxing.
We forgot our biscuits. Every box gets some biscuits and tea. Are they your biscuits?
Biscuits this month. I didn't get.
Oh no, you didn't get any biscuits, did you? No. I'll send you some biscuits. No. I'll send you some biscuits. Right. So should we do this bag next?
Yes.
So this, we just quickly go through this. So obviously you can't make wire work rings without wire. It's just not possible at all. And you'd be a little bit disappointed if you just got these in your box with nothing else. So we've got wire. So if I just really quickly go through the gauges that we've got. So we've got 1mm wire in a non-tarnished copper. So this is tarnish resistant wire, so non-tarnish, so it's not bare copper. You can't patina this, so it will stay nice and shiny for you. In a 1mm, you get 3 meters of that, which when we're making rings, Katie, it goes a long way, doesn't it?
About very small amounts of wire.
Jan says my knuckles are bigger at the bottom of my finger, can be annoying as rings always seem to spin on my finger. Maybe we can design you a ring.
Make the rings that are a bit more adjustable.
Yes, your adjustable ring, that beautiful ring. We've then got 0.9 gauge wire in this beautiful gunmetal colour, which is like a really dark antique bronze, so you can really see the difference in those colours there. This again is 3 meters, that's 6 meters worth of your structural wire. Then we've got the same colorways in finer gauges, and a gauge that not many people use, and I'm really happy that you do use this gauge. So we've got 0.4, we've got 5 meters approximately of 0.4 in your non-tarnished copper, and we've got 5 meters of 3.15. Why was it important to get the 0.315? I made a mistake on the bags. It's 0.315. Why do we need? Excuse me. Why do we need that 0.3 wire? What's so great about it?
I know a few people have thought, will have thought instantly, gosh, that's fine. That's going to be harder to work with. It's going to be, really tricky. But what happens is when you use the finer wire, it's more malleable because it is that little bit finer. It's actually a little bit easier to use as long as you're very careful that you're not getting any kinks or loops. As soon as you see a kink or a loop, you're going to go back and like undo that very gently, and it's going to create a very fine weave. And because it's that little bit easier, you're going to create this fine weave, and yes, it's going to take you a few minutes longer, but when you're finished and you've pushed all that weave together, it's going to look amazing because it almost looks machine made. It refines your wire work, and that's
it's a
why
little
I
bit.
I wanted
It's
to
like
bring this other wire. Yeah.
It's like when you make chainmail in a thinner gauge of wire, it looks like a mesh, really, with some of the weaves. So so that's why. So that's why you've got the 4 gauges, and you've used all 4 gauges in different projects, haven't you? And shown how to use them in different projects.
All of the projects that I've done, if you decide that you don't want to try it with that 0.315, try it with a 0.4. It's all interchangeable. You don't have to stick to that. But in my opinion, I know we had this discussion the other week at the ICE Social. I love 0.9, 0.315. They're my go-to because they work so nicely together. So that's why I wanted to give you kind of the standard, the 1 mil, 0.4 mil, and then mix it in with my favourites, me being my divaness again, and just giving you a taste of what it can do. It's very, very fine. It does feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going to snap that. Be gentle with it. And again, always, when you're doing wire work, it's not a race. It's a slow process. There's no wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. It's a really slow process. And then
use it as a mindfulness technique.
Absolutely.
It's that getting into that rhythm of it and just relaxing and enjoying making as you go. Alison saying if you tap on YouTube, if you retap on YouTube, it takes the like off. Don't take any likes away from us. Keep on likes.
Facebook, like as many times as you like.
Just keep liking on Facebook. Then Facebook likes liking. Obviously, we can only like once on YouTube. So that's your sort of like, this is your scaffolding for your life
already. And you can just make rings with wire. You don't even have to add anything else.
Any gemstones.
You can just make the rings.
So then we've got the gemstones. Now we've got the most beautiful, delicate
rose quartz.
The 14 millimeter rose quartz coins. They are absolutely beautiful. You've got 8 of these. Now these are Madagascar rose quartz, so they are like a high-end rose quartz. They're really beautiful. They're like really soft ballet pump pink.
They almost glow, don't they?
They do. They're absolutely. Ignore that bright pink sort of like strand that goes through. You can see that they've still got that gorgeous pink glow, and like you say, they've got that almost like a jelly luster to them. Can you I don't know if you can see as I just turn it there, it's got like that kind of jelly like luster. So you've got 8 of those, which is 8 individual rings, or a couple of rings and a couple of pairs of earrings. You've then got, which I think is the star of the show, I think these are just the most darling little things I've ever seen.
They are so cute.
Amazing sparkly smoky quartz. Now smoky quartz is the same makeup as your rose quartz, and as in like it's in the quartz family, but they just go so beautifully together. So we've got that gorgeous jelly like luster to the rose quartz. We've got that super sparkly gorgeous 3 millimeter microfaceted as well, so really, really great. And then we've got something which wasn't supposed to be in the box. This was supposed to be a different strand, but we just couldn't get the strand, the color that we wanted. So I found this strand, and obviously when you're designing jewelry, you want things to have a different job when they're being put into jewelry. So we placed in this amazing matte gorgeous aventurine. Now, because they're like frosted, they're not like matte, they're frosted, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're absolutely beautiful. And these glow as well. So we've got this beautiful glow of this aventurine. Now, it is the third time we've had aventurine, but like I say, it was just because it was the only green gemstone that I could get, which didn't overshadow sort of like anything else, and it stood by itself.
Yeah, and I did want, when we were putting these colours together, I did want that kind of cherry blossom look, you know, sort of cherry blossom tree.
That nature.
I also find the colours quite kind of vintage, that kind of mutedness to them.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing that's so in your face, but they all stand out on their own. I just think they work so well together.
Just beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So you've got all of those gemstones as well, and you know that like I say, the rose quartz is a Madagascar rose quartz, so it's completely natural in that beautiful pink. It's got enough pink without it being overpowering. Ignore the bright pink strand that's gone through them. They had to restrand them all for me because I wanted certain ones cut in, so that's why we had to have these ones cut, and they had to have a certain drill hole because obviously the wires as well, which is another thing you have to think about when you're designing jewelry. So that is everything that you got in the box. So the whole contents of the box was like over £42, and then you've got your tutorial. So Katie's going to show you now. I don't know if you want to switch your camera. I'm just going to swap
my camera over.
Hi Gillian, love, how are you?
Hi Gillian.
Sandra says she's going to going to start making rings tomorrow. Oh, fantastic. Amazing. Look at all this jewellery that Katie Parker has made.
Look at that
and
glow.
Look at the glow. Katie, that is amazing.
No, I'm trying to get it as close as I can without it.
That is just beautiful.
So this is our main project. The main project.
So this is can we just remind everybody what the name of the main project is? It's
Aphrodite's Gift. So this is that beautiful.
I'm just going to put you onto the big screen, Katie.
Yeah, because I'm struggling to see it on that. There we go. Can we see that gorgeous? You get that super fine weave. If I move it like that, you'll be able to see that super fine weave.
And that's using the 0.3.
That's the 0.9 wire and the 0.315. And that is there is no way that stone can come out. It is super, super secure the way that I've done it. It's got a little secret in there. So yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. And look at, I just got really, really carried away when I was doing this, and I could have made more. Honestly, I could have made more. So
did you have any wire left, Katie?
I did have some wire left. I haven't got it here just at the minute.
No. Just to say that you had some.
I could probably have made maybe 5 or 6 more rings, because just with the base, you know, if I was making, you know, sort of the simpler.
Like I love that ring.
Yeah, it's so cute, and it's just So all these different rings have different ways of using that ring mandrel because of the amount of wire that's on the inside of the ring. So you've got you've got all this lovely wrapping on the outside, but it's also on the inside, and then you've got extra wires and things. So there's a lot to consider, and that, especially that first video, gives you the insight into that.
And if anybody wants a spare box, if you're not a subscriber, you want a spare box, that is the tutorial that you will get as a PDF as well. And when I say Katie's gone to town with how many pictures she's taken, there is loads of pictures.
Yeah, I know. Even when I was creating the PDF, I was like, oh my God, how many did I take? And I was like, could I make it shorter? No, because I needed them all. So yeah, it did take a while. So you can see there the graduation and the sizes and everything. And this is using the 1mm, so you've got that little flash of copper underneath, and you are doing some basket weave on the sides there. Let's see if we can. I don't know where to get it to.
That's actually we can see that.
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, so and that's it's quite adjustable as a size right until we get right to the end. So that's a really nice one to do.
Can I just ask Katie, how many gemstones are in that ring?
There are 5. So you've got 4 smoky quartz and 1 aventurine. So
so far,
yeah, you could make so many of these with this kit. Yeah, you would just make so many. And there's probably less than 15 centimeters of base wire, so it's
so you've got really, a lot.
Yeah. So, and then this little I know it's quite a big one, but
I love that ring.
But this actual tutorial with a smaller gemstone is already on my YouTube channel. So if you wanted to make something like that, it's the herringbone, but around one of those gorgeous coins.
It's also in the Relax and Craft subscription. You've also done that last year for me as well.
Yes.
June.
I did it as a bracelet. It's exactly the same. Just do it as a ring. Yeah. This is probably the most simple of them, but
but the gemstone really does all the talking.
Yeah, the gemstone does all the talking, really comfortable to wear. So that's just a really simple ring. I will try and get a tutorial done for that one as well.
So what Katie's trying to say is that she's already given the subscribers 3 tutorials on how to make these pieces, and then she's going to do more for her YouTube channel. So you're going to have so much.
If you watch right to the end of this tutorial, there is a little tip and a little sort of heads up on how to make these earrings, and then I am going to do the full tutorial as well. So we've got a half channel sets, so that's going to be your loop hanging down, and then you've got your gorgeous rose quartz in the middle. Making these ear wires, that is on my YouTube channel, but honestly use your mandrel now, because I didn't have the mandrel before that particular one. But use that. There's a little connector in there that I'll pop that in the tutorial that I make. And then what else have we got? We've got bracelet. So this is really simple bracelet, but the colour of it is just amazing with those gemstones. And
there was a reason. Sorry, Kate, I was going to say there is a reason why there's no findings in this box. It's because Katie has made all the findings, so it truly is a handcrafted box. There is nothing
start to finish, nothing added, absolutely nothing added. Even when we come to the necklace, we've got I made a little chain using these little figure of 8 little pieces of figure of 8, and then we've got the clasp that was made. Even like instead of adding jump rings, I've made little figure of 8s just to make that more of an extender.
And those can be any like little scrap pieces of wire that you've got left over, can't they? All these connectors.
Keep all your scraps to one side. Now this is rosary link, and you wouldn't generally think you can make a rosary link with your 0.4 and it be strong enough. But if you keep those loops small enough, that creates your strength. You don't need to worry about it. So I just use little sections of the gorgeous, I love those smoky quartz, to make that rosary chain. Even in here, I've not used beading thread. This is onto the 0.9 wire, so these beads go straight onto the 0.9 millimeter wire. And then we've got a pendant and earrings, and that was part of the box tutorials as well.
That's Aphrodite. That's Aphrodite's halo, isn't it? That one.
No, we've got Divine Halo and Aphrodite. I can't remember now. Somebody will tell us.
Gift. Aphrodite. Oh,
that was Aphrodite's gift. God, we're terrible, aren't we?
I know. I can't remember what they were.
I should have a glass of wine in my hand at this time.
But yes, they've all got beautiful. So if you are a subscriber, then you'll get those 3 videos. And then can you show them my favourite, which you're going to do as a YouTube as well, aren't you?
These ones?
No, the ring.
This one.
Oh, I love this ring.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful flower. Look at it.
It is unbelievably simple to do. unbelievably
So
simple.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Could you turn so most of these as well, you could turn into connectors, you could turn into
absolutely.
bangles, like bracelets, pendants, anything, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And you could make a little mini version of this with the smoke quartz as well, so it doesn't have to be just this one.
Sandra's asking, do you have any other stones like the rose quartz? I don't, Sandra, but I'm sure Charmers Gems have got some, or I can always see what my supplier also has. If Marie will be able to get you some. Jan says, Katie, your makes are amazing. They are, aren't they? They're absolutely amazing.
I literally relaxed and craft. I just enjoyed every minute of it, and I think it got to the time of the day I was like, I think I might need to stop now. I think it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I was still playing around and making, and I've still, like I said, I've still got bits left, so you might even see a bit more yet.
So Katie, we've got there's a competition this month as well, so I'm going to just talk a little bit about the competition. So usually I do a giveaway prize for people that share their makes, and I thought, do you know what would be really, really nice, rather than a prize, how about if we gave away a 2-hour private workshop with this absolutely amazing wirework goddess that you can see here, and on either one of the projects, one of the, so you can either go through one of the tutorials and help. You can go through something that Katie's already made, or just have a look.
Or I had a little idea, didn't I, not long ago?
Yeah.
Like, even if you've made everything and whatever you've got left, if you bring that to that workshop, we'll just literally play a jewelry together and make something with what we've got left. Use a bit of inspiration and see what happens. I just think that sounds really fun to me. Just
it does
make out of what else you've got there.
And this will happen on Zoom. So all you need is a device, a phone, a tablet, or a laptop or something like that. So if you've ever been onto a Zoom meeting, it's exactly the same. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. Katie can just show you, as long as Katie can see what you're making, and you can see what Kate is. You can, Kate, we do that. And it's only going to be you and Katie and me, if I can. So the winner will have the choice of 3 dates to pick from, and like I say, it'll be a 2-hour private workshop, so you can research what you want to do. You might have to think, oh, actually I like this tutorial that Katie's done on her YouTube, or a past relax and craft tutorial. Can I make this with what we've got in the box? So the way that you enter, you have to be a Relax and Craft subscriber, and all you have to do is share a picture of something that you've made with any Relax and Craft box onto social media with the tag @ so like you were going to do the @ sign, relax, and then the letter N, and then craft. So it's not relax and craft, it's relax, the letter N, and craft.
So is it the @ or is it the hashtag?
It can be either hashtag or @. So the @ one will notify me, and then I will see that someone's tagged me in something, and then the hashtag is absolutely fabulous as well, because that means that I can just look at that hashtag and see who's added that. Now you've got between now, so I launched this competition 2 days ago, you've got between like now and next Friday, and I'll draw the winner next Friday, and all the names will go into the hat. So you can enter as many times as you want on different platforms. Now you can't just put it into the subscriber group, it has to be outside of the subscriber group. So any of your beading groups that you're in that allow you to share your makes, those, I've got one called Little Relaxers, Katie's got one called Jewelry Makers Addicts Anonymous, you've got Gem Hawks's group, you've got Inspire Charmers Gem. There's so many groups that you can add into.
Share it on your own page as well.
On your own,
share it with your friends, let them see what you're doing.
And you don't have to say that it's sort of like, I've made this for this. Just all it is just the @ or hashtag Relax and Craft at the end. That's all you need to do. You don't have to sort of like give us any sort of like, oh, I made this using Katie's Relax and Craft box. Don't have to do any of that. Just put a picture. If it's one of your pictures that you use to sell your pieces of jewelry, just at the end, just put @relaxandcraft or hashtag #relaxandcraft.
Yeah.
All you've got to do. So you've got between now and the 25th, and I'll draw the winner I've got it all here, that's why I'm reading it.
Yeah.
I'll draw the winner at 7 p.m. Now you've got those 3 dates. Katie will then give you 3 dates which you can choose from, and they'll be like in the daytime. There won't be evening times because obviously Katie has a family as well, so they'll be in the daytime. And she'll give you like those 3 dates, and then you'll have that 2-hour private workshop.
If you're on holiday, we can work around that, but it will be a daytime.
Yeah. And if you've used absolutely everything in your box, don't worry, we can sort that out. I can send you some more gemstones. That's not a problem. Or some more wire or anything like that. It's not a problem. So yeah, you can share it on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube, if you do YouTube, Instagram, X, however you do it. If you've done it on things like X or Threads or something like that, just screenshot it and send it to me, and then I'll be able to see it. Although I should be able to see the hashtag, not a problem, but I will be checking, and then as soon as I see an entry, I will then go in. So you don't have to, it's not sort of like although it's a competition or a giveaway or whatever, you don't have to do anything, like you don't have to pay for any tickets or anything like that. It is all just that. All you have to do is just that.
But like Flo said, keep sharing, because the more entries you've got, definitely just keep sharing.
That's it. And it doesn't have to be this month's box. It could be any of the month's box, or it could be something that you've used. If you're a digital subscriber and you've used your own stash with a tutorial, that's absolutely fine as well. Not a problem, as long as it's using something from Relax and Craft subscription. That's absolutely fine. So you have a wonderful time.
You have to be a current subscriber.
Yes, you have to be a subscriber. So yeah, if you're a subscriber, then you can join. So that just go for it. Don't worry about the taking professional photos or anything like that. It could even be a picture of your box just opened. It doesn't have to be something that you're making. It could be something you're making. It doesn't have to be a finished piece of jewelry if it's nothing's finished yet.
It could be a picture of your box and your cup of tea and your biscuit.
Yeah. Oh, you could put it on iSocial. We forgot all about iSocial.
Oh, iSocial. Yeah, don't forget iSocial.
If you're not part of iSocial, why are you not part of iSocial? You need to be part of iSocial.
Where have you been?
So yeah, just get tagging or hashtagging Relax and Craft, and then make sure it's Relax and Craft, or else it won't show up on the searches that I do.
That thing. Say that word.
And just make sure as well that it's not just in the subscribers group, because it doesn't count in the subscribers group, because in a private group I can't, it won't show on the statistics. It's only outside of that private group. So outside of the private group, go for it. If you love what you've seen so far with this box, you think I want one of those boxes, they will be going live on the website probably now on Monday. So on Monday, any spare boxes that I have will be going on live. I have got some extras for all the subscribers. Know that we have a members shop. There are some extras that will go on there. So any gemstones that you've run out of or wire packs, they will go on there. And if you do want another set of tools, I'll put a few tools on there. But the tools, I may put a few of those in the main shop as well on Relax and Craft. But that's basically what we do with Relax and Craft. It is this. It's not just a box of goodies or a digital subscription to 3 tutorials. You have got a library, haven't you, Katie, behind
the whole library and a whole community. It is basically a community. And we all share, and it's so much fun. Any problems, if anybody's got anything that they want to ask me a question about or anything about this box, just drop me a message or drop Fleur a message. She'll let me know, or just tag me, and we'll sort that out for you. But I just hope everybody's enjoying. I hope somebody wants to win. I know Sandra does.
I know Sandra says I want to win. I want to win as well, Sandra. If you don't win though, and you think, oh, I've not won and I've done all that, then I am doing a Relax and Craft with me on Google Meet on the 26th. So the day after at 11 a.m. And that is an hour just relax and craft me, where you can come along and make and sort of like ask any questions. Are you on a you're not on a workshop that day, are you, Katie?
No, I'm not. I don't know what happened to July. I hardly had any workshop, but I've got loads in August. But yes, I will
tell us what you're doing in August, Katie.
Oh, what am I doing in August? Well, the flower that I showed you before, this 3-dimensional flower.
Beautiful.
That one's coming up in August.
Could you use these gemstones, Katie?
Absolutely. Any gemstones. That will work with any size flower. You don't have to do a giant flower. It will work with any size flower, right down to earring size, and any gemstones. Honestly, it will just work. Then I've also got this. You're gonna like this flower.
Oh, I love that. Look at that.
Yeah. So we've got the Ancient Annamites workshop. That's a 2-day workshop because it's quite intense, is that one. So we're doing a Friday afternoon and a Saturday afternoon for that one. Oh, what else have I got?
What sort of skill level, Katie? What skill level?
Skill level, the flower, any skill level. We've got a moon one, any skill level. And we've got this one, which is a little bit more advanced. You do need some wire work knowledge for that, a little bit of practice. And there's also a cuff gemstone that's a more advanced one as well, that's just got a single cabochon in the center, which is
when you say you need a little bit of practice, would doing the projects from this month's box get you on the way?
They would get you on the way, and if you wanted to do something like the more sort of extensive ones, I can point you into the right direction to some of the videos on my YouTube channel or on Gem's YouTube channel that might give you those little techniques that you need. But it's all about learning how to handle wire and how to just keep things slow and neat. I do believe that I know you're going to think I'm crazy. Anybody can make this. You just need to take your time and just take it bit by bit. It's not a race. Whenever you do a workshop with myself, you're not going to make, or maybe you will, but you won't make a perfect piece. It's not like chainmail where everybody looks the same at the end. You know, it's a practicing thing, and it's going to sort of expand your knowledge every time you pick up your wire and every time you learn how to handle your wire. So that's, I'm a little bit passionate about it.
Katie, I'm just going to put your website is Katie Parker Jewelry.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure I've spelt it right. I'm just going to put it across the bottom.
Yeah. No, and there are a few spaces left on all of my summer ones at the moment.
That's so if anybody is interested in any of Katie's workshops, then katieparkerjewelry.com is what you are looking for. If anybody's interested in Relax and Craft, mine is at the top just above Katie's head. Mine is relaxandcraft.com. And we've got lots of people that want to win. That's amazing.
I want to win.
And Sandra wants to do the workshop. Is it the Ammonite one that you want to do? Hazel's on the moon one. Fantastic. I love those moons. If you love those moons as well, you may love a box that's coming up later on in the year.
Yeah.
I just give it all away, don't I?
I found out where I put them now. That is the cuff.
That's beautiful.
That wire weaving is using the 0.315, so it's a nice fine weave. Yeah. There we go.
Fantastic. Amazing. So, like I say, go and look at Katie's workshop. They are all Zoom. So, like I say, all you need to do is have a device that's got a camera on it, basically. That's all you need. And Katie walks you down. And I've done one of Katie's Zoom's workshop. It's very, very chilled. Yeah, you know, we all work at different paces. Nobody sort of like, we just have a lot of fun. There's always somebody there telling you to have a little drink of water. Usually Jill is the water monitor.
Yeah, she is the water monitor. We put the
all the things have come up now. Oh, that's right. All the comments have come back up now. So I'm just
want to win. Yay.
Lots of people want to win. So just either hashtag relaxncraft or at relaxncraft. That's all you need to remember. Yeah. But like I say, I will draw that winner on Friday at 7 p.m. I will go into the group and I'll do it just on the group. And then I've got Relax and Craft with me the next day as well, again, which is only for subscribers. So all the links are already in the group for that as well. But yeah, no, it's just I can't say too much about next month because Katie's going to shout at me. But next month's box is from another inspiration designer and a brand new. Well, she's not a brand new inspiration designer because she has actually designed something before, but for a different company. But this box is with her own company, and I'm going to give you just a really quick.
Don't.
Well, everybody knows it
went behind your name anyway, so that's fine.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
So that is next month's box. It's full, jam-packed full. We've done this medium once before.
I have seen inside. Please, my workshop ladies, do not interrogate me.
And you've got some beautiful gemstones in that as well, but it's not about the gemstones in next month's box. No. It's about, and now this is a medium that I first started making jewelry to sell in. So before I did chainmail and Viking knit, I did a little business with this for memory jewelry. So if you know what I'm on about, you'll know, what next month's tutorial, what's next month's box is. So again, it's an industry expert. She's got her own company. She's got a huge following online. She's an amazing tutor. She is a real amazing tutor, and she's so conscientious with when she put her boxes together. I went up last week to pick them all up, and I've met her before and she's absolutely amazing. But I'll tell you more about that next week anyway. So this week is all about, next week, is all about Katie's competition and winning a private workshop. So nobody else, just you and Katie and maybe me.
If you want to join, if you can, definitely.
Yes, I will join in. If I'm available, I will be joining as well. Just basically because I just sit and just make jokes in the background.
Yeah,
really, that's all I do. But no, thank you ever so much though, Katie, for taking the time, because this is not something that Katie does this, and it's not something she does in an afternoon. These tutorials and these pieces take days and days and days to create. So she has to film everything for me, edit it all. So when literally I get sent edited videos with a beautiful PDF and some amazing pictures of these pieces, and then not only that, she says, I've got loads of pieces left over as well, which I'm going to do for YouTube. So not only are you got all these tutorials, but you've got all the ones that Katie's going to do on YouTube as well. So tons and tons of inspiration. And also, if you're interested, Gem Hawks from Gem Hawks Jewelry has also done an unboxing video on her channel as well. So go and check out Gem's fabulous channel. And then obviously the three of us are the Ice Queens, and we also have a group that we then run called Ice Social. So Ice Social is inspire, create and educate, and that is what all three of us are all about. And that happens the last Monday of every month at 7 o'clock on all of our YouTube channels. So you can head to this YouTube channel, Katie's YouTube channel, or Gem's YouTube channel, and we've got a really great challenge which Katie has set us this month on graduated rondelles. So if you've got a stash full of graduated rondelles, you don't know how to use them, join us. And I'm going to get the date wrong. Let me just check the date. It's the 28th at 7 o'clock on the 28th of July. And we usually live for about a couple of hours.
Not July, August. No.
July.
Oh yeah, we're still. Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, we're still in July. We've done June, we've done
Yeah.
July. But if you want to watch June's or May's, then obviously you can go back and watch those. And we're going to be doing a little bit about hallmarking this time. There'll be some challenges. There'll be a little bit of education in there as well. A little demo from us all. And yeah, we just have fun, don't we?
We do. We just have a chat. It's just three women having a chat, basically.
It is, and we're all if it's really warm as well, we just look like flustered messes. With fans blowing at us and everything.
The June one it was like
it was really hot
in here today, but it's nothing like it was. Hi Claire, how are you?
Hi Claire, love, how are you? Just joined. We're just heading off now, Claire, so you can watch it back. So what I'll do is I'll put this link, this YouTube video, in the group, so if anybody has missed it, if you can just hashtag replay so that we know that you've watched it. And don't forget, get sharing those pictures, Relax and Craft, at Relax and Craft, or hashtag Relax and Craft. As long as it's in a group which isn't the subscribers group, it will enter you to the competition to win a 2-hour private workshop with the Queen of Wirework, Katie Parker herself. So thank you so much, Katie. I really, honestly, I tell you all the time, but I really appreciate everything that you do for Relax and Craft. I couldn't do it without you and Jem. You are amazing.
Thank you.
So thank you so much.
I love working with you and with Jem. We just have such a good time.
We do have lots of fun.
It's not.
We've got and we've also got things that we could show you which would make your hair curl. some of our conversations are hilarious.
Hilarious. Oh,
one night we might do a late night ice social once, and then it'll all come out in the wash. Lorraine says she's got loads of graduated rondelles from where we both used to work. Oh, there we go. So you'd be able to have some inspiration from 3 different designs. Hopefully all 3 of us don't make the same sort of thing. But the specification was we're not allowed just to restring them either. So with drink, yes, Claire, we're going to do a late night ice social with drink. That should be hilarious.
Is that going to be okay with Jem?
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Yeah, she'll be fine. She'll bring her knees.
Yes, she'll bring her knees with her.
She'll bring her knees. One day
right then, we're going to shoot off because neither of us have eaten yet. So thank you ever so much for joining us, and thank you for sharing the live and liking the live and commenting and just being here and chilling with us. And I will see you all very soon.
See you soon. Take care.
Take care. Bye.